Welcome to the CIT Tech Tips channel. My name is Dominic, and today we're starting a series on the Google Suite. The first application we're going to cover is Google Docs. This video will show you the basics, such as how to create a doc, how to change text settings, and how to insert images. Let's get started. The first step to using Google Docs is to create a Google account if you do not already have one. To do so, open a browser and paste the following URL into the search bar. It will take you to this website where you can put in your information and follow the instructions to create a Google account. If you already have one, log into it and follow the next instructions. To start using Google Docs, you first need to go to the Google Docs dashboard. To do so, open a browser if you've not done so already and paste the following URL into the address bar. This will take you to the dashboard. To create a blank document, find the cross icon underneath Start a New Document and above the word blank and click on it. After a brief loading screen, you will be presented with your blank, untitled document. If you want to create a doc from a template, start from the Google Docs dashboard, click on Template Gallery, scroll down until you find a template that you want to use, and then click on the image above the name to create a new one. After a brief loading screen, you'll be brought into the template for you to rename and edit. You can rename your document at any time by going to the top left corner and selecting the title of a document. For a blank document, this will be Untitled Document. Simply replace this text with whatever you choose and click Enter to rename it. This can be done at any time while editing a document. If you ever want to make a copy of a document you have made to edit separately, or have access to a document but only have view access and want to edit it, you can go into File and make a copy to make a copy on your own. You can rename it to whatever you want to, and you can change any of these settings. For instance, you can put it in a different folder, or share it, or copy comments. Then click Make a Copy. This will make a copy in your own drive that you can edit freely. Now that we're inside of a document and you want to add text, let's talk about some customization options. When you first apply a text, they will all be in font Arial, size 11. But if you want to make your fonts unique to you, or you want to pick or change it, there's a few options available. So the first option is that you can change the font style. I'm going to change this Arial font to Black Ops 1 as a demonstration. A second thing you could do is you can change the size of the text by changing this number up here, clicking the plus and minus. You could also put in your own numbers. The next option over here is this big B. If you highlight text and then click on it, it bolds it, which makes it bigger and darker. The next option is called italicizing. You hit this and it makes it a little fancier, a little more tilted. The next option is underlining, which you do by highlighting a section of text and then clicking the underline button. The next option is color changing. You select the text you want to change and you go up here to the text color, and then you can pick any color that you want to change it to. I'm going to change it to red in this example. And the last option is highlighting. Again, you select text, you go over here to the highlight color button, and you can change the background color to whatever color you choose. The next few options are a little bit more advanced. The first one we're going to talk about is the Hyperlink Creator, which allows you to put a link to another website or another internet web page onto your document. Over here I have one set up to go to the CIT Tech Tips homepage, but if you want to create your own, simply go to the line where you want to put it, click Insert Link. You can search for a URL here. I'm going to put the YouTube URL, and then you click on it, and what it does is it inserts it directly onto the page. If you want to change the text or anything about the hyperlink, you can simply right click on it, click copy, and click edit link. And then you can change the text. For instance, I could change this to test, and it would still apply because it would still go to YouTube, but the text would be changed on the panel. The next option is the Add Comment button. To use it, simply highlight some text, click the button, add your text, and then click Comment. Your comment will then stay on the side, and it can be resolved using the checkmark button. The next option allows you to add an image to your document. To do so, click on the Add Image button, and then pick your source. If you're getting it from your drive, you would click on your drive. If you are getting it from your computer, you click on Upload from Computer. In this case, we're going to use a URL. Simply add the URL, click Insert, and the image is inside your document, ready to be resized, moved, and used. The next option allows us to align text. If we highlight this section down here and then click on the button, we're given 4 different options. We can align it to the left, we can center it, align it to the right, or we can space it so that the beginning and the end match the beginning and the end of the margins on the page. The next tool allows us to change the spacing between lines or paragraphs. Simply highlight the area you want to change it for, click on it, and then you get to choose different options. Single spacing brings it closer together, while double spacing brings it further apart. You're also allowed to add a custom spacing by going to Custom Spacing, setting your own spacing, and clicking Apply. The next 3 options offer 3 different ways to do almost the same thing. Create a list. Simply select what options you want in your list, and then click one of the 3 buttons. If you want to create just a bulleted list with little dots before it, you click on the bulleted list option. If you click on the checklist option, it creates these little boxes before each of your items that you can click on to add a check mark to. And then you can also create a numbered list by clicking on the numbered list button, which puts numbers before each item in your list. The next 2 buttons allow us to add or remove an indent from a line. Simply highlight the line and click on the button to either increase the indent to move it towards the right, or remove an indent and move it towards the left. If you ever make a mistake while formatting your text and want to change it back to normal text, simply highlight the selected area and click on our last option, the Clear Formatting button. This will set the text back to normal text, Arial, size 11. This concludes the first episode of the Google Suite series. If you enjoyed this video, have any questions, or want to request a topic to be covered, our email and website are in the description. Join us for our next episode where we cover all you need to know about Google Slides. My name is Dominic, and this has been CIT Tech Tips.